Hello everybody, welcome back to Nana's Crafting Cottage. My name is Pam and I am starting the train envelope folio. I had to think there for a second. Yeah, I had to think there for a second because I was like, oh, what am I working on? What am I doing here? Who am I? Okay, and what I had realized when I was trying to figure all this out that I hadn't closed this main envelope up yet because I was busy trying to figure things out. So there you go. Okay, I am going to just take these off, lay them over here how I want them. And I thought I would use this picture in the center. So I want to some glue there for some reason. That's all right. It's going to be covered with packaging paper. So yeah, I thought today will be the day to get this started. And I've had such kind comments about this project. I have a new subscriber that she's very excited about it because her and her husband are avid train fans, and so I was like, yay, I'm so glad you're excited about this project. I am too. Okay, so I want to close this up first, and I think I will just use my art glitter glue, zip it around inside there, just enough to get it closed. Yeah, so today I want to start getting things covered with packaging paper. Not saying that I will get it done today, but yeah, I want to get that going. Get this here, down the center, and over here. Okay. And smush it down, get it nice and flat. Get my little spreader out here, get it going. I hope you guys are doing well. We're doing well. The weather is supposed to be nice again today, just cooler. Yesterday was a bit cooler. It was so nice. So very nice. But yeah, I'm happy that it's cooled off again because we don't do well in the heat. We just don't do well in the heat. And even though it was only like 79 for the high, that's enough. That's enough for us. Okay, I'm going to close this, and I want to ink around the edge of this base piece here. And get that. Oh my goodness. All kinds of stuff on my sponge here. Get this going. And then planning and planning and looking and planning, and so I pulled a bunch of things out that I've found as I'm looking for things for other projects, and yeah, so I am raring to go on this. Like I said, I've done one. I did one here a few years back, and it got sold immediately, well, before it was even done. And yeah, I was excited about that. And I hear my one of my dear girls doing her hoo-oo thing. Oh, God. Whenever she wants attention, she thinks she's crowing, but she's not. She's just making noise. What a character. So I can hear her out there. in the background. Hopefully you guys can't hear her, but you do. I'm sorry. Ugh. Well, stink pot anyway. But they're my babies, so yeah. She just does it for a little bit, and then she's like, okay, well, I guess Mom's not coming out, so I guess I better be quiet now. And then she goes, uh-oh, ooh, 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 like that. She was trying that just now. Oh, my goodness. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Darling, darling, darling girl. Okay. I used to go running out there every time she would do it, and it's like, yeah, not doing that anymore. Nope, nope. Okay, I want to treacle this. Let's wad it up. I've been thinking and thinking, and I want to do things in succession. Now, I'm going to wrinkle this up and let it sit for a little bit while I take some of this tape and go down the spine here. And let me do a marking of where these lines are, because they're going to be covered up. Let's see. They are going to be, get my pencil here, and I can look at the markings and the measurements. Let's see. I'm going to do it at, okay, 6-inch center, and then 5 3/4 and 6 1/4 for scores. All right, there we go. And that way I can hopefully see that after I get this put on, because it's pretty wide. Yeah, I think it'll be just fine. But yeah, I decided to use this sticky craft paper because I want to strengthen that spine. So I'm thinking of putting a signature in there. And gosh, I've got too much stuff on my desk. And so I want to, make it strong for that. Quit moving. Okay, and do it about there. And cut that. All right. Down. I'm going to trim it here, because if I fold it over, I want to put some on the other side here. If I fold it over, it won't stick to itself. So, yeah. And I will probably put some kind of something else on the spine for decoration too. I don't know. I'm just getting going here. Just getting going. And I've already glued the piece that folds over the front, these two pieces, because I wanted to put them down before I covered it. So, yeah. Okay. Now I want to get these scored. So I'm going to get my scoreboard out and don't do that. Use my big board. I have a small one, but it's too small. So, there you go. Okay. So let's put it right to the edge. Okay, and it is 5 3/4. And that's the center, and then 6 1/4. All right. Yeah, 6 1/4. So this is the spine here. Okay. And it goes through the other side. Now I want to also tape it on the other side. I'm just going to leave it here on my board and get this done. And do a little bit over, and then I can trim it a bit. I don't want it short. Ah, there we go. Pretty sticky stuff. That's why I wanted to use it. Plus, I didn't have to, worry about the coloring or anything on it. Yeah, so, okay. See, if I were to fold it over, it would not stick to itself, because after all, it's rolled up that way and it's meant to not stick. So there you go. Off my finger. Oh my goodness. Now I am going to be putting packaging paper on. I noticed that I am missing a little bit here, but I think that will all come out in the wash. Now I don't know about these edges. I was thinking about that the other day. Yeah, first let's get this marked on this side, 5 3/4. Right here. Yep. Okay, and 6 1/4. I can kind of see the line from the other side. Okay. All right, so at least have that done. Yep. Okay. Oh, there she is again. Oh my goodness. Gonna drive me goofy. Let's see. Trying to think. Oh, beauty. My goodness. All right. Not the piece I wanted. Where's the piece that I wanted? It was bigger. Yeah, where did it go? Where? It was this one. Ooh, okay. And if it shows a little bit of the rough edge, that's fine. Oh, it's in a ball. Durr, you're probably like, hello, goofball. You got it in a ball, ready to, oh, yeah. I'm worried about her noise making in the background. I apologize if you can hear her. Yeesh. Spoiled little girl, I'll tell ya. They all are. But I guess they're my babies, so there you go. Okay. That's not even big enough. Oh, no, it's not. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll be wrinkling them all up anyway. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna grab some more here. I have some more right here. I keep it on the ready all the time. So I'm gonna move this here. And kind of not all together this morning. I've been busy trying to shore up everything around the coop and the run and everything because, well, let's just say our neighbors are not very clean, and it houses things. Let's put it that way. So I've been quite frustrated with that situation. Okay, ready for the noise. All right. If that's right here. And I have plenty of room now. Okay. Try this again. All right. So let's munch it up again. Sorry for all the noise and the stuff. Okay. But I wanted to get this done today because I had other ones that I wanted to do too for this, other videos. So, yep. And, pardon me. Okay, I'm going to tear this side here, and then I can tear the other as needed. I have plenty of room now to do this. So, I want it very vintage. So I want wrinkles, tears, rough edges, all that, ink, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Goodness. Come on. And I will smudge this side, because that's the side I just tore it on. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know what's going on. What's going on or what's happening? No, not that direction. Really. This is driving me goofy. All right. I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to get this figured out, and then I will be right back. Okay, I think I finally got it to where it's going to fit. Ooh-wee, I tell you, that wasn't easy. And I meant to get a new glue stick, so I may need to stop to do that as well. Okay, well, I'm going to just go with it here with the glue stick. And then whatever's hanging over, I will need to trim off, which is what I expected anyway. Okay. Get it good and gluey, especially around the edges. No, I'm down to the bare nubbins, aren't I? Well, let me finish it out, and then I will get a new one shortly. Okay, there's that. Now, okay, I was needing to get this up here. and this here. And I think I haven't started. There it is. Buried. Holy moly. Oh my goodness, I got too much stuff. And I didn't clean it off very good from the last project. Okay. Wrinkles, I don't mind. I welcome the wrinkles. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Now, well, I think I'm going to sand it. I think I'm going to sand it because of the tight places it is in. Yeah, this one's pretty worn out. Okay, so I'm going to toss that. And get this. Okay. That works good there. And I'm not worried about little places like that. This way I can just tear it in this direction so it doesn't peel out on the outside, you know, or on the inside here rather. Yeah, so kind of a complicated process I'm putting myself through, but this is the look I want, so this is what I have to do to achieve it. I won't keep you guys forever today. It will probably be a longer video than usual, but yeah, I'm not going to do it for super long. Otherwise, you guys will be like, oh gosh, hurry up. Hurry up, you're killing us. Okay, there. And because this envelope is heavy, it's easy to sand on and get through the material easily. Easy, easy. Put that down. Right. Okay, so this will come in like that. This will come in. Okay, and I also want to get these score marks down now so that I can, sorry for the arm, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so we can get this marked well. And get it so that I can see the marks on the inside, even though it's covered. This fiberglass bone folder is amazing. It has one end like this, and then the other end is normal. But it's nice and thick and heavy, and it's real good for a thickness like this. Okay. So, yeah, we got that. Do it with my name too. And for here. Okay. All right, so we have our spine here. Yep, yep. And then this will be the front. Here's the inside. And then these pieces will go on. Okay, let me clean up my mess here. And then we will move along. So hopefully this project inspires you to try something like this, even though it might be a bit difficult at times. As you can see, it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, what I want to do is go over this with my scorched timber, because that is what I will be using on this project. So I want to do this. Get it as much as I can here. Now, I don't want to spray water on it right now because it is, oh, I missed a spot there. That's all right. I have pockets going there, or flaps and stuff going there. Because the glue is still wet, and I really don't want to do that and mess it up. But then I want to go through this and just kind of spread it around. I mainly wanted to get those deep grooves colored, paint. As much as possible. Now I could have taken this piece and sprayed it and colored it and all that, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to do it when I put it on. It doesn't have to look like leather per se. It just needs to look old, like old parchment or something like that is what I'm trying to go for. We'll see in the end, but I think it's going to look cool. I really do. With the flips and the flaps and the with the envelopes, and all the envelopes I'm using are just junk mail envelopes. I could have used vintage ones, but I didn't have the various sizes like I do in the junk mail envelopes. So yeah, that's why I didn't need to re-ink my pad tonight. Get ready for tomorrow. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! All right, now what I wanted on the inside was I put in here. I wanted, was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. This is a digital. And I will be putting the Etsy shops in the description box below, just click more, and it'll come up with where I got the digitals, and I will put that below when I put this video up. So just look down there and you will find the links to their shops. And this I purposely tore around the edges so that I could ink it up and make it look old. Well, it printed out, you know, kind of like this, and then I just tore it out when I thought, I can't cut all that. I'd rather tear it, and it would look better that way, I think. Hopefully. We will see. I need to see what, let's see, do I need to put anything on underneath this? I don't think so. These will go here. Let's see. Yeah, they'll go here. And then this will go on top, and it'll be covered here. And then this will actually go underneath here. So all of these can go on after I put this piece in here, because I haven't done this side yet, and this is the only one that's going to be glued here. Oh, and this piece. Goodness gracious. I'm a little bit nervous too. So I want this to come out the way my brain is thinking of. So this will go here. This will go here. I think this is the one I'm putting here. And then my center is right here. And this, let's see, we'll scoot it over, and it'll be like this. And it'll be put on before this piece, because then I want to put things over it. So it'll go like this. So here, this will go up here, here, and then this will go up here. And it'll have a train picture in there. Yes. Okay, so I can go ahead and put this picture down, because this will be like this, this will be like this, and that's it on this side. But I will be putting a pocket here and such, but I just want this as a background. Yeah, that'll be a background. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this down on the back, and then I think I'm going to call it for today. And if you guys want to start this start one on your own, then that'll give you a chance to kind of figure things out, and then we will move on. But I'm going to do everything with you guys unless something else happens. I'm not going to do anything on my own. I'm going to just get it figured out, and in the next video we will move on. Now remember, I do the 50 Stack Challenge 8 that Amy at Crafty Cat is I'm going to finish with my Fabrifix that Crafty Cat is hosting. And so one video a week is for that, which is on Thursdays. And then one video a week on Monday is where I'm doing whatever else, which happens to be the train envelope folio right now. So, yeah. So next Monday is when we will come back to the train and continue on. So it's going to be a series. I don't know how long it will take. It just depends on if I have snafus like today or not. Hopefully not. But I think for the outside of this, I'm going to go ahead and take some packaging paper and spray it and oxidize it and all that. For the cover, I think it would be really cool, and it would kind of look like leather then. But I just wanted the inside like parchment, if you understand that. Kind of hard for me to explain, but yeah. And plus, it was going to get covered up most of the way anyway. So I figured, why do all the deliciousness when you can't see it? So, yeah. And I'll let this dry really good before I put any score marks on it. Come on. Second. Looks pretty good right there. I love this. This particular digital is just gorgeous. And also, if you don't want to look at the links that I put down there for the digitals, you can just put train digitals in Etsy and all kinds of them will come up. But these particular shops are what I chose quite a while back, and they're really awesome. They really are. And I think for the front of this, I'm going to use him. Now I may, I don't know if I want to blow it up a little bit more, but figure the front, and then I can do all kinds of whatever around it. But it's the paper, I'm going to try my best to make it look like leather. I think that would be so cool on the outside. So there's a lot that I want to put into this. I want to just pour my heart into it. So I hope you guys follow along with me and do that. So while I do that, rather. Yeah, so that this will go down, this will go over, and then I have the flaps on that. But I want to wait until this is dry before I do the score marks, before I fold it again and burnish it real good. But yeah, I don't hardly have to do any inking or anything on here. It's really cool. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop there, but I just wanted to get it going with you, and the next time we get together on Monday, next Monday, we will continue on, and we'll go right from here, but I will get the packaging paper done for the outside, and that way we can get that put on, as well as get our other flaps and pockets on here. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it inspires you to start some kind of project like this, and I hope you follow along with me. Take care, guys. Bye.